When you hear the word mutation, you probably think of some hideous monster or alien jelly-like creature, right? Well, in reality, we are all mutants of our original genetic material from hundreds of years ago. Our genetic material is stored in the DNA, which is made of nucleotides. The DNA is essentially a coding computer used to assemble proteins, which is what we are made of. There are 4 different nucleotide bases for DNA: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cysteine. There are 3 steps to making protein, and they are replication, transcription, and translation. Mutations can occur in any of these steps. There are various types of mutations. There is point mutation that occurs in DNA replication, which has 4 types. There is silence, which replaces one of the nucleotides with a different one, but it does not change the protein that is made. Nonsense mutation essentially takes out a nucleotide and replaces it, but instead of causing the material to make a protein, it stops the replication altogether, resulting in an incomplete protein. Lastly, there is missense conservative and missense non-conservative. Missense conservative has a change to the overall protein, but the new protein has similar properties as the old ones, such as the polarity and size. Missense non-conservative mutations overall result in a completely different protein that is extremely different from the original protein to be coded. In regards to mutations, there are also insertion or deletions of codons, which either inserts an extra or takes away a nucleotide, which affects all the codons following. Lastly, there are chromosomal mutations and non-disjunction, which occur during cell division, resulting in an abnormal amount of chromosomes in both cells. So, now that you are aware that your body is essentially a very intricate coding machine, you must be wondering how mutations could possibly benefit us as humans. I mean, it gets rid of all the original code, the way we were meant to be. This is actually the reason why mutations are critical. Mutations occur within us and we reproduce, therefore passing down those mutations. These mutations could be beneficial or detrimental, but the beneficial mutations are the reason you are alive today. You are alive because your ancestors have mutated DNA and survived. Here's a modern-day example. In Africa, a major threat to the population is malaria. Sickle cell disease is a mutation causing your red blood cells to become misshapen and break down. The mutation that causes sickle cell disease also causes people to be more resistant to malaria. Those who are heterozygous sickle cell carriers do not have sickle cell disease, but are resistant to malaria. This is an example of survival of the fittest, where those with the beneficial mutation continue to live and reproduce, and those who do not have a mutation either die from malaria or sickle cell disease. The mutation is passed down to the next generation, making them resistant to malaria as well. This is essentially how mutations are the reason we are all alive today, and why mutations will always be critical to the survival of the human race.